Hello champions, welcome back. In this particular session, we are going to discuss how to install PyCharm IDE. This is very famous IDE, and in order to have this, we need to follow certain steps. First, we need to visit onto the JetBrains website. I have given the thread for that particular website. You just need to click over here and a window will open. Then you need to choose edition. PyCharm is available into two editions, PyCharm Professional Edition and PyCharm Community Edition. For our learning journey, we are going with PyCharm Community Edition. This particular IDE is available for Windows, Mac OS, and Linux operating system. We are having Windows in this particular machine, so we will be going through with window option. Once these particular things are finalized, then we will be able to download the installer, and you just need to click onto the download and downloading will be started. Then you need to proceed for the installation. Once the downloading is complete, you will during the installation there will be certain installation options, and based upon your usage you can pick those particular options. Once the installation is done, then it will ask for a particular theme, and you can provide your theme based upon your look and feel experience. Then after the theme chosen and uh, these particular things, there are certain customization that you can do, and that is quite optional. It will depends on you, either you are going to perform those particular settings or not. Once these particular things are done, then you can proceed for launching the PyCharm. If you have downloaded the professional version or professional edition of PyCharm, then you need to proceed for activation as well. You need to provide the license details. So these are the steps that we need to follow in order to have PyCharm in our machine. And let's see practically how these particular things will happen. Let me click onto the thread that I have given. Once you click, then a window will open, and over here we are able to see download PyCharm, and this is available for Windows, Mac, and Linux. We are having Windows operating system, so Windows. Then you are able to see we are having two variations or two edition for PyCharm, that is professional one and second one is the community edition. So we are going through with community edition. Let me click onto the download. So once I click onto the download, it will ask for the path, and let me give a path, and over here it will be downloaded. It will take some time because this is around 403 MB size of file. So downloading is going on. Once the downloading is done, then we will proceed for installation. So 15 seconds remaining. Perfect. That particular file has been downloaded. You can check it over here. So it has been downloaded, and let me open and let me proceed for installation. I have right click on it and run it as an administrator, and the installation will take a couple of minutes. I need to click on yes. Then welcome to the PyCharm Community Edition setup, and click next to continue. Next, this is the path uh, where the PyCharm is going to install. If you want to give any customized path, then you can change it over here. I'm moving with the default one, and it needs to have 1.6 GB of space in my machine. So that is fine. Available space is 75.9 GB. That is fine. Now let me proceed further. Now we are having certain installation options. So create desktop shortcut. Okay, that is fine. Update path variables. So let me click on it. Okay, let me do it later on. Next, and then install. So installation has been started. What I told, it will take some time, and once the installation is complete, then we will be able to run PyCharm in our machine. Before writing down the code, we need to perform certain settings as well. I will walk you through with those particular settings, but for that, the installation must be completed. I have paused the video recording for some time because what I told, this will take some time for installation. It will take some more time. Okay, so PyCharm installation has been completed, and let me finish the installation. Click finish to close setup and run PyCharm Community Edition. So it is going to open PyCharm Community Edition for me. So PyCharm is opening, and we have downloaded the latest version of PyCharm IDE. So you need to confirm the policy. Click on to the continue. Okay, so let me click new project. If you are having any existing project, then you can click on to the open button over here. So we are going to create a new project. So let me click on new project, and you can give a name for your project that you want to create. So Python project one, that is fine. We can proceed with that. Now you need to choose the base interpreter. For this, you need to verify the Python version that you have installed. And in order to check that, you need to go into the command prompt and type Python hyphen version. So Python 3.11.4 was the version that we have installed. So we need to choose that particular interpreter as base interpreter. I have chosen that, and let me create the project. So you need to click onto the create button. Create. Project is being created. It will take some time, and then the project will be ready for us. In order to work with Spark, we need to do some more settings as well. So let me create a new file, and I'm giving a new file, and that file name will be Python file, and say test. So test.py Python file I'm going to create, and let me type certain PySpark code from PySpark import Spark context, and from PySpark, and say sc equal to Spark context, and I can give a name, say first program, and it will be running onto the local. That is fine. Say rdd1, and let me create one already, sc.parallelize, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so 4 and 5. So I have created one already, and let me try to print already one. Now I want to execute this particular test.py, but certain errors are coming, and if you click on error, unresolved reference PySpark, and these errors are coming because we have not done the settings or configuration properly. In order to do that, friends, what you need to do, you need to click onto the files, then you need to go into the settings. Over here you need to choose the project that you have created. So Python project 1, this is the project that we have created. There are two settings, Python interpreter and project structure. So interpreter we have chosen correctly. Now what we need to do, we need to proceed for project structure, and over here you need to add content root. So you need to click over here, and you need to give the path for Spark. So we have downloaded Spark inside C drive, and inside C drive we are having big data factory. In big data factory then softwares, and then we need to go into the Spark, and 3.4.0 is the Spark that we have downloaded. And then you need to give, first you need to select Python, click OK, that is fine. Then you need to click the Python again. Inside this you will be able to see library, and you need to select py4j.o.10, this particular file, this zip file you need to select. Click on OK, and you can apply these particular settings. So okay, once you have done the settings with respect to the Spark configurations, then the error which we were facing over here, that will be resolved. Now I will be able to run this particular test.py. Let me try to execute it, and the execution has been started. We are able to see over here. Okay, and we will be able to see outcome. This is the RDD. So we are printing this particular RDD. So let me try to print the content, what is available. So inside PySpark we are having collect as an action. So let me take an action over here onto this particular RDD, and let me try to get it on. What is there inside this particular RDD? So this is the content of this particular RD 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is nothing but a collection. So we are able to run simple PySpark program in PyCharm IDE. That's it, my friends, for this particular session. In the next session, we will be discussing about VS Code IDE. Thank you.